Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. We're going to do things a little different this Sunday. We're going to do the Sunday sermon, but we got some other stuff that I just want to go ahead and talk about today. So, let's start out with our focus as men. What I'm noticing, I saw something earlier, and I noticed how hey, don't jump to no conclusions, man. But I notice how it be stuff on social media that it kind of throw our minds for a loop as men if we just sit around and look at that all day. And what we have to realize is it's not worth it. Me personally, you know, there are different things that are sexual sin, but I look at the whole thing different, and that's what we're going to be talking about this week and future videos that we're going to make this week. I got into a kind of dialogue with somebody that could have turned into an argument because they were saying that, and you say, why are you talking about this on Sunday? Every day you should talk about this. Hey, listen, if you think a certain day is significant, which if you keeping the Sabbath, it is, but truth, like he says, lawful to do good on the Sabbath. It's lawful to tell the truth on the Sabbath. It's lawful to hear the truth, man, on the Sabbath. So I got into this dialogue about what body count is and what it ain't. The other person was trying to imply that body count is merely intercourse, is penetration, right? And I think I proved that it's more than that. Let me give you an example. Let me give you in my hands. Ooh, my hands, actually. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a woman that only mouths, we'll just call it, guys. She don't do the other stuff. She mouths them and she looking all in their face while she doing it. Listen, any guy my age will tell you, and we talked about this before, when they do that, that's one of the extremes for women. When they do that, like in the 90s, you couldn't barely get any of them to do that but the 304s. And the person was trying to say that that's not body count. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, listen, if a woman slurped, we'll just call it, 10 guys, that's the equivalent, and mentally, that's probably the equivalent to 50 bodies. Slurping 10 guys? Hey, listen, you not classy when you get up there like that. Now, I can see if you like 50 years old or something, and it was like the 10 guys you dealt with for the last 30, 40 years, I could almost see that. Barely, but I can almost see that. Then a person that's in a 40s on backwards, especially if you're in your 20s, come on now. This is why it's body count. Try to marry her and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch what's happening. You gonna be competing, like I always say, with those other guys. It's gonna be you versus them. How your instrument feels in their mouth compared to how theirs did. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. And what I want to talk about is our focus. This is why we shouldn't be focused on sex and getting women. Now, you dudes in your 20s, it's hard to get y'all to understand that. But if you would just listen to me, watch how your life get. Your life is going to get better and better if you just stay focused and use that as recreation if you're gonna do it, and let it be in your spare time. And focus on getting physically fit, building your callus in your body, as Ocho say, getting your money in your pocket, building your accolades. That's gonna be there. And I know, because I could tell you, like, when I was in college, my grades were dropping from the time I first got there because I was just getting too much. Listen, I was getting too much. I had girlfriends and other people I was dealing with all while I was there. And so I wasn't focused with sports. I was on the track team. I quit the track team. It's like I was in shape, but I was getting too tired because, man, I was drinking all night. We was staying up. I mean, we was doing all kind of stuff. And then it would come track practice. I got mad. I was like, dude on Gridiron Gang. Remember the fat dude quit? Very similar. I said, man, I ain't finna do this. But now I look back like, man, I wonder how I would have did in those sprints against the other D1. Because in high school, I wasn't as fast. But I learned how to run, like, over time. Like, I learned how to run. I ran better. My form got better. I got stronger, got bigger and stronger. So I learned how to run. And, like, sometimes I look back, like, when I watch track, and I be wondering, like, because I was a sprinter. I wasn't no long distance runner. See, they threw me in that long distance in high school because our track team was like the second in the state, and there was at least 8 dudes that was faster than me, so wasn't nothing left. We used them 8 and all of. And one time, like I told y'all about the time, one of my guys was trying to organize a boycott because he was mad because I was getting embarrassed. Like, I said, man, I'm doing it for the letter, man. I ain't worried about that. And that's when they left it alone. But they was saying that if I would have ran the 800, I would have went upstate. And if I would have ran the 400, I would have been possibly a threat as well. But my guy ran the 400. He was pretty good at it too. So, But I quit the track team at Jackson State because I wanted to kick it, party. And so this is what I mean by just stay focused out here, man. Focus on building yourself up. Before that, let me give you an example. And let me tell you what gave me the idea for this video. Some of y'all probably know. Y'all probably seen her. Her name is Olivia Mattox. Mattox. Fine. Head to toe. But I be looking at, like, her video. I looked at her video. I'm like, you get sucked in. When you see your type on the internet, you get sucked in. And it's like, next thing you know, you done watch 6 or 7. And all she doing, babe, she dancing, provocative. She keep turning around because she knows she got a bleep. 3 letters. 5 if you want to be, if you don't want to cuss. She knows she got one. So I look on her. I look at all these dudes. I'm looking at them in the comments. I'm like, because I always read the comments. And I'm looking at that like, and then you got the little people, I don't want to call them the D word. Somebody is behind this stuff, man. Like, somebody is trying to distract people. Because now you got the little people getting on there, fine and stuff. They had a little person that looked like Jennifer Lopez, I kid you not. When she was younger, the young Jennifer Lopez. So all of this stuff is going to distract us if we let it. Especially, hey, don't get off track. Don't go look at her. We gotta stop. And it came across. I wasn't looking for it. It came across my page. I clicked on it. Y'all know I'm the truth man. And I'm like, I got off of there. It was just a big waste of time. I'm sitting there. She just slapping them together. Prick, 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 prick. And then you look at it, her account. It says single. What that tells me is she's either for sale or wherever she's from, they already know about her. Ain't no secret. Them NFL players probably had her. Well, I think it said she was from Phoenix. Then you know them, dude. Come on now. But this is what I'm telling you. Looks wise, let's say I was out here shooting my shot. Looks wise, it's like if let's say I knew her through somebody else, you probably be like, hey man, you hook me up with. But then I see her doing that, I'd be like, I'm too jealous. I think all this stuff. Ain't no way I would be with somebody that's making videos like that. So I just wanted to tell you in this startup video to just stay focused, guys. We got more videos to arrive. Caught myself. Stay tuned.